What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Lance McAdams. Oh, let's get you caught up. Oh, me. Let's get you caught up. So, Mr. Coach McAdams, he started at Georgia as an offensive coordinator. We won two natties. We did 3 years under the Bulldogs under Kirby Smart. We won two national championships. We were first in recruiting 3 years in a row. That third year at Georgia was a bad year. Just the quarterback didn't work out. Defense wasn't very good. Didn't really have any weapons on the outside. And yeah, it was. I think we went 8-5. Won the bowl game, but so it was a 7-5 season. Then we accepted the head coaching position at Arizona State. Um, we are preparing for year number 7. So here we are in 2034. We've been to the national championship 3 times in 6 years. We've won it once, so we're 1-2 in the national championship game. We do have one bowl win and nope, we got two. No, we got one bowl win, one bowl loss. And then so we have 2 years where we just had a bowl game. Oh, we've won the conference championship 4 years in a row. And that 1 year in between, so it was bowl game, loss, national championship loss, bowl win, made it to the semifinals in the college football playoff, national championship loss, and then this past season was an undefeated national championship win. So that leads us to where we are currently, which is 2034. Trying to build on, you know, first off is it comes down to in-season recruiting. We've been top 5 in recruiting for the last 5 years, so we're looking to make that 6. This year, I mean, last year's team was the best team we've ever had, that I've ever had on a dynasty. So we're looking to continue to improve on that, and the only way to do that is to keep recruiting high quality players. So that's our goal. We currently don't have anybody on our board, so we are starting from scratch. And the first thing I always like to do is go after the 5 stars. And then I'll go after the 5 stars in our pipeline. So we do have a pocket passer quarterback, pure power, left edge, and then off to the 4 stars, where it looks like we don't need much, unless we lose a bunch of guys to the draft next year, which I hope that's not the case. The only guy that's in our 5-tier pipeline is Kiki Uwai Uwazuoki. Buddy's an elusive bruiser. Not a huge fan of elusive bruisers. We did gain a half a star, so we're a 4.5 star program. Oh, me. So with our running backs, I'm not a huge fan of Elusive Bruiser, but as long as he's not a bust, we'll put him on there to be an easy recruit. Contact Seeker, Backfield Threat, East-West Playmaker. So I like all of those archetypes. We can actually also go after Soma Mapu, Backfield Threat, and East-West Playmaker, and he's an athlete. So this guy's most likely has a lot of speed because he is an athlete as a running back. So we'll just make sure that he's not a bust. 5'11 route artist, elusive route runner. Those guys probably don't have a lot of speed. But it doesn't look like we're going to have much. Ooh, a 6'3" speedster. We're going to go after him. All right. I feel like that's a good start for now. We'll go ahead and scout these guys. Actually, no. We're going to fill up our board. So we need a tackle. We need some guards. Pass protector at right guard's not great. We don't really have a pipeline for this guy. He's from Florida. Miami's on there. So no chance we're going to land him. So we are going to skip. Well, we'll make sure he's not a bust. We can move him over to left tackle if we have to. A ton of guards. All right. Defensive tackle. I like the speed rusher archetype. We'll go outside linebacker, lurker, love it. All right, let's see where that leaves us. We'll go quarterbacks first. We have 2 5-stars. We do have 1 bust. 81 speed is a dual threat. 77 speed here. So Kevin Thomas can go by the wayside. Kiki Owazuoki, he is a bust. Got a gem in Marquis Styles. No gems at wide receiver. Not good. 85 speed, 90 speed, 85, 90. '93 speed. I'm telling you, those tall speedsters are usually pretty good. 86, 86, 86. All right. So, good chance we can get this guy. He's well rounded. Oh, instant commit. Come on. We'll be fighting for USC for this guy. Well, there we go. '77, '77, '80, '75. So we still got about 300 hours to use. Can't remember which mics we kicked off. '89 speed here. All right, let's go after some wide receivers. Never mind. Quarterback. So looks like we got our 5-star pocket passer, 6'6". We're gonna get him. Running backs. We're gonna be fighting UW for that. Dang it. I just don't think we're gonna get a lot of these guys, and that sucks. Man. we'll see how our hours worked out pretty good. Looks like we only have one that's in second. I just have a feeling we're going to lose a lot of these battles simply because of the pipeline. This team might be better than the last team. Look how many 99s we have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 18 players that are above a 95. Check out that score. 55-7. Good start. Dang, we're playing TCU right off the bat. At least they gave us an easy SEC opponent this year. They aren't top 10. They're still hanging on to the cornerback. See if we can hard sell yet. We can. Championship contender, so we know his perfect pitch. Primetime player. Pro potential. I don't know that we're going to be able to guess this one. Could be gamer. Okay, it's gamer. Brand exposure for Cedric Potts. Proximity to home. So we know his perfect pitch. Grassroots traditionalist. Nope. I tried. Brand exposure. Our hard sales are actually going by pretty easy this year. Another gym rat. Larry Hall, brand exposure for Steelbreaker. Could it be gym rat again? No, it can't. Good. Nope. I can't remember what his perfect. Oh, primetime player. Primetime player is championship contender, I think, or pro potential. Championship contender. Okay. Okay, that's all we can do. And there goes our defensive tackle. Chauncey Folkerts, 11 for 132, 3 touchdowns. Let's check out that score. 70-10. And then the big test for our playbook and our simulation is going to be against Kentucky. But first, let's check out our recruiting board. I know we lost a defensive tackle. I thought. Yeah. Kind of saw that coming, so we can hard sell him this week. Campus personality. Could be clocked in. It's most likely clocked in. All right, we got Cortez right. We got Joey Meadows right. We got Cedric Potts. All right, so this is the guy that we really need. It's probably clocked in. I hope it's clocked in. That's all we could do for this week. And let's check our playbook against Kentucky. Make sure we're in the right playbook for this specific team. Got our first commit a little early this year. I ain't mad at it. Looks like our hard sales did work. We beat Kentucky. $56-3. Yikes. So this team is already on slate to be better than last year's team. But we got us a big one against TCU. And they're going to be, their overall should be pretty high. Oh, come on. What? Brand exposure, championship contender. Coach Prestige is his deal breaker. Gym Rat? No. Football influencer or house call? Got it right, got it right, got it right. Cool. Looking good. We'll go and schedule some more visits. Shall we play a game? Let's play against the Horned Frogs.
It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and get more aggressive here?
Nice solid run here by this back. Nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down.
Yep, I'm gonna really like this running back.
A solid gain that time. And how aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to keeps the football.
Mm.
The tackling behind the line, a loss of 4.
That was a bad read.
Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The TCU Horned Frogs offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Inside the 45. The play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41. And the Sun Devils with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Dang it.
First down pass attempt. You've got heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Important second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That was such a bad pass. I don't know why I threw that.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid an intriguing fourth down decision?
Well, we cannot move the football.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch.
At least our defense is hanging in there. We're going to figure something out.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Out of the shotgun, he hits it.
I keep running into my dang offensive line.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up a few yards, and that's going to wrap up the first. And Kirk gets TCU with the lead so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs.
Once again, I run into my guy.
first down, but so early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. To show it to his clock. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to
Dang it.
play.
My bad, defense. Good job. Keep holding them.
Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense playing back. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. Tackle made, but moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looking for the wide out. Diving right by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Open space. Make the tackle before he reaches the 37.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. It's incomplete, but it's good to see a good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down with the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Here to go. Finds him deep inside downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get it? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
They'll try to run this one. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. He's a tough. Positive yards. Good.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Trying to find some room. It's Berger. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, ASU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
It's just
the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And a decent gain there for the defense brings him down. Thanks up. Here's second down. Back in motion now. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Burger. And they wrap it up. The gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Very important to avoid an interception there. Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go.
Oh my gosh.
Incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. So QB is changing the play at the line. And a timeout is called. It's like strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now comes the field goal unit. And it's good. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The shotgun handle the field. Running. For running. They get the seam to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Fires it on the move. Finds a man. Big. Keep it downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Come on.
Using the ground game here. Tailback is the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, they look to throw it. And he smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away.
That guys just can't get open very much. The tight end is kind of disappointed.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback
Dang
and
it.
can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not what he was hoping for. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead in the second half. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Kirby decides to keep it here. Change of direction. Gets him to score. Tukes him again. They bring him down. That's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on the second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive.
Tell you what, I think it's our offensive line. I think that's the biggest difference from last year to this year.
I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
He makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal here.
Get in there. Gosh, dang it.
Target, it's no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you...
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The first down is solid. They make the stop, but not before
I thought I was tackled.
the football across midfield. First down, number 48. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He tries to right with a quick throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. They finally stop at the 8. It'll be first and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown. Arizona
Finally got a
State.
passing touchdown. Had a pick fest in the first half.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Taking care of business every day. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Hey, there's our 5-star quarterback. 4 sacks for Rashard Tam. Conference prestige is his deal breaker. Coach prestige is Emmanuel's deal breaker. Is that Jim Rat? Nope. House call. Oh, shoot. All right, we're good there. Let's schedule some visits. All right, we're good to go. Another undefeated team. We'll check our hard sales, make sure we got all of them right. And that should be everybody. Everybody should be hard sold by now. Everybody should have a visit. Yep. We're good to go. 19 recruits for us. We're going to trust our guys. I feel good about them. To keep the winning streak going. These are all the guys we had visiting this week, so we must have won. Amari Willis had 8 for 255. 4 touchdowns. And we won 59-17, so this might be our best team ever. Even better than last year's team. And we can probably go ahead and go to week 15. We've already hard sold everybody. We've already visited or scheduled visits for everybody. And I'm really curious about my coordinators to see what direction they were both motivators, and I got them so they could become master motivators. They maxed out everything in Motivator and then swapped to Recruiter, maxed out everything in Recruiter, and then went to Talent Developer. So they had the option to be an elite recruiter and a master motivator, and they just constantly add stuff from Talent Developer. We did go 12-0 through the sim. Beat Colorado 66-3, Houston 42-10, Baylor 49-31, Cincinnati 42-3, 56-26 over BYU, 63-3 over Arizona. So we haven't had a close game yet. Our closest game, that's 20-18. So our closest game has been 18. Now we got number 10, TCU. We'll check our recruiting class. Make sure we didn't lose nobody. And we got everybody, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-stars. So that's guaranteed number one. I guess we could see if there's any 4-stars that are gems, maybe, that are left. Nope. Feel like we got to trust our guys again. Man, that's a dub. That's 4, what was that, 5 in a row? 5 conference championships in a row. And I think we've built a pretty salty squad, and we've done it through recruiting, manual progression. We won by 1 point, 24-23. But hey, a dub's a dub. We'll take it. Greg Potts from San Diego State. 43-95, 46 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 1,500 yards for Berger, 3 1,000-yard receivers. Stokes had 20 touchdowns. Check our job offers. Head coach of Oklahoma, Florida State, and Auburn. Offensive coordinator of Notre Dame. Which is kind of tempting simply because Marcus Freeman is the head coach, I think. Yep. He's still the head coach. He's at level 99. That's crazy that he's on the hot seat. If we're not number 1, I'd be shocked. We're number 2. I am shocked. But that's fine. We didn't need more than what we got. You know, I like our number. We're in quality over quantity at this point. Both of our coordinators are in the A's for their prestige. Let's check the bracket. So we're coming in as the 4 seed. We're going to get the winner of TCU and Southern California. So we're going to get we potentially get a rematch with TCU. Although USC is undefeated conference champions, it wasn't enough. Michigan's 12-1. Texas A&M is 12-1. Texas and Duke, Alabama, Georgia, Clemson, Illinois. Are we going to play TCU for the third time this year? We're not. We get undefeated USC in game 1. That's tough. 42-6. Gosh, dang. Alabama beat Georgia 44-41. Clemson beat the brakes off of Illinois. Duke upset Texas. Want to play a game? So that is. What are we, 13-0? That's 29 wins in a row. They made a game out of it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.
$27,000 XP. Good Lord. George Haynesworth sets the Big 12 single-season sacks record. I knew he was going to get some sort of record when he had that 4-sack game early in the year. Nick Chiquillo, 1 sack. Lee Anthony Stokes, 4 for 106, 3 touchdowns. And we going to get number 8 Clemson. So did they upset Miami? They did upset Miami. Alabama upset Michigan. Duke upset Texas A&M. Upsets all over the place except for us. We're the only high seed that won in the semifinals. I mean, that paves the way for us. I feel like you gotta trust your guys, right? They do have a lot of passing yards, though. I'm gonna trust them. Keep the undefeated streak going. We trusted them. And we got the job done. Anthony Stokes, Big 12 single-season receiving touchdowns record. George Hainsworth, 2 sacks, 3 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Anthony Stokes does it again, 5 for 93, 4 touchdowns. We're going to get number 6, Alabama. They've won 3 games in a row. They beat Duke 33-14. We beat Clemson 48-28. I'm going to continue to trust our guys. I mean, they're putting up really good numbers. The national single-season receiving touchdowns record. Chauncey Folkert's single-season receptions record. So that's from our wide receivers. 2 separate wide receivers. Viliami Zhang, Arizona State single-season passing yards record. The Arizona State career passing yards record. I mean, he only started for us for 2 years. Mafu Hall got 1 interception. Oh my gosh, we lost. We lost 45-39. I thought we won. No. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I mean, I trusted my guys. Good Lord. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. 13 are going to the draft, and we can't persuade them at all. Sergio Dodgens? You were supposed to, dude. This might be our best draft class. Yeah, they're both still in talent developer. Might as well. See how many we had in the first round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the first round. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 5, 6 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the sixth. No, I feel good about it. We're going to keep it where it's at. We don't want no transfer portal players. Get it through recruiting and move along. I mean, we're going to have at least, 15 5-stars on this next roster? I mean, this cat is supposed to be a running back. But he is 6'3". He's impact dev trait. So is Larry Hall. Let's check out our edge rushers. We've already got a freshman. He's star. We don't have a right edge. We got 2 defensive tackles, true freshman. Mike's, Wills. So we're good there. So we can make him a right edge. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, he's going to be a running back. This guy's going to be a right edge. We're going to have 3 quarterbacks. Wide receiver room's looking pretty good. Normal for Cedric Potts. Impact. Impact. Star. Star and normal. Make him a left guard. Right tackle. Star. Star. Normal. Elite and star. Impact. Star and impact. Star. Star. Impact. Star and star. Impact. Star. Looking good. And the fun part. Training results. It's going to be a tall order trying to replace the 40-something people we've put into the draft the last 2 years. And this dude's already capped out. Esteban Pianato. So this cat's going to be pretty good for us. Redshirt freshman, 96 overall. He's going to be our starting quarterback. We're just going to need some weapons around him. Chris Jefferson's already 97 speed, so that's nice. So he'll be 92 overall. So this is probably going to be a down year for us, but we're looking good for the years to come. Nate Chang has a bunch of points. We're going to go ahead and get his speed up. This guy's got a lot of potential speed-wise. See, that's just a 5-star that's capped on pretty much everything. 95 overall for Chauncey Folkerts. And he's already set records, so. Richard Sharp, 99 speed. We like to see it. He's going to be our #1 receiver. I can already tell you. #99 overall for Mr. Sharp. I'll tell you what, Folkerts might not even play this year. Yeah, he's still #2. Well, we got a lot of receivers to go. I think Martini's a sophomore. Yep. I want to try to keep him. So, hold on. Before I go any further, I mean, our top 5 wide receivers are pretty decent. I want to make sure that my freshman and sophomore, they've got to stay below 87. Because I want to keep them. This guy can keep going. He's a junior, 97 speed. I mean, if we get to keep him. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, our top 4 wide receivers are pretty good already. We could keep these guys on the back burner, and then if somebody gets hurt, we can upgrade them then. I mean, this guy right here, 177 points to spend. So yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade their speed and their power. And really on the power, you just want their jumping to be 99. You're not really worried about anything else. As long as he stays below 87, I'm good. Cool. Right on the threshold. And with us losing so many to the draft the last 2 years, that's why it's important to always bring in good talent. I mean, bring them in, progress them the right way, and then it just turns into you turn into an assembly line. Bring them in, bring them out. I'm going to try a different approach this time. I'm actually not liking this idea. I think you need to progress everybody. Because you need backups, right? I mean, you have to have backups. I guess what I'm trying to do is prevent all of my sophomores from going into the draft, I guess. Well, that was dumb. Jesus. 217 points. He's going to have a lot of sacks this year, I can go ahead and tell you. If anybody has any experience with this kind of stuff, I'd love your opinion. I'm just going to treat it as an experiment. I don't know whether to progress my underclassmen or not. I might as well. We'll just try to keep their overalls down. Hopefully that doesn't mess nothing up. This cat's got 219 points to spend. Might as well make him the starter, right? This dude's going to be a stud next year. I'm just getting my underclassmen to where they have the fundamentals. I don't want their overall to jump up too high because I don't want them to get drafted. Just trying to retain some of my roster because we've drafted 40 players in the last 2 years. It always trips me out, like whenever you take over a team, they've got 3 kickers, 3 punters, 3 fullbacks. I've never understood that. Why does the computer stack your roster full of players that you don't need? I mean, in real life, you probably need them. All right, that'll do it. And that'll do it for today's episode of Lance McAdams. We finished with the national championship loss. 15-1. Did we already? 255.4. We were second in recruiting this year, so that is 6 years in a row being top 5. We shouldn't have to encourage anybody to transfer. Yeah, we're 6 underneath it, which is by design. I don't want to encourage nobody to transfer unless, we have 3 stars outside of the kickers and punters. You're not going to find a 4-star kicker. All right, guys, this is where I leave you. I appreciate you checking us out. We'll come back for another episode as we start year number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We start year number 8 at Arizona State. Peace.